Hello, sorry, I'm Chaz again. I got my kids. I'm trying to do my part best as a single father, 7 kids, and trying to be cool with my baby moms, the mother of my kids. And sorry, but I'm trying this again. I'm trying to keep it good, best as. There's a lot of stress on one individual, especially when I'm not a mother, I'm not a father. I'm trying to be that most definitely now because the situation, adapting situation, was definitely in my life that I was dealt with. Adapt situations. I don't try to let it overcome me best as. So with that said, hey baby, how you doing, man? With that said, like once again, I tell people like when kids are involved, as the father and the mother wise, try to do best as, and no one's perfect, no, obviously not. But it's with that said, I tell people in best as, try to do things correctly, not incorrectly. We're so-called adults, right? So with that said, think of the decision before you make them. Do overall, pick at it, do the aspects, the pros and cons, repercussions, but which the choice you're about to do, what can potentially be the outcome. I tell my baby moms, I don't hate you, I don't dislike you, I just like the way you did it. I love you to death, but it's not passing boundaries, not the love like where I love you. No, it's done, it's over, most definitely. But with that said, your choice that you did, and I'm sorry for hurting you, I'm sorry for the past, and I can't fix that. I know it's a lot of you, most definitely. And with that said, you did a decision. You did a decision, and we have to adapt to the situation. So you moved on, most definitely. I don't. You moved on. Your decision. It took a toll on all of us. Obviously, I didn't want you to the kids because now and the guys you having a fling for a second. Now you made it official, whatever. That's cool, most definitely. But our side of town, single father, 7 kids. I'm not a mom, I'm not a father, I'm just a guy that was working. The father terminology is the person that has kids, a guy that has kids and that's it. And typically we do somewhat of help with the family, but typically, once again, I get mad respect to all moms out there. Girlfriends, wives, you guys have the hardest job in the world. Trust that. I know now, and it's a lot of stress. Hell yeah, it is. I'm trying to keep it together best as, keep it positive best as, and with that said, it's a lot. So, with that said, like in relationships, if in 2020, it's mad hard. Like mad hard, Like me, I say it again. Now women, 2 girls. Hey Tabitha, how you doing, man? 2 girls, 7 kiddos, 19 years of my life. First baby moms, 3 daughters. December about to be 18. 16, 10, 12 years of my life. Data circle, narcissist, I babysit like crazy, This one, and the first one Latino, this one is Mexicana, from the States, Chicano. So with that said, this one 7 years, 4 boys, 6, 5, 3, 1-year-old. So with that said, the second, my ex now, I give respect to understand we're cool, we're talking more. It's just a lot. Like, being a mom's, man, it's the hardest job in the world. I'm trying to keep cool best as, because I have a lot on my plate. I'm trying to do my computer hustle for my family. I'm trying to keep it cool for everybody, you know what I mean? And with that said, like, it's a lot of stress on my daughters. They're not supposed to be mom. I'm watching, their siblings, yes, the brothers most definitely, but typically a mom's here. And I tell my daughters, I'm sorry. I'll take the blame all day. I'll take it all day, it's a lot on all of us. And I tell them, my kids, my ex now, like, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. I know I pushed you away. And got to the point you did what you did. You got up and left, And with that said, it'd be nice if you done it correctly, not incorrectly. And that's the tough part. Because when kids are involved, every kid wants to see the parents together, man. I don't care who you is. And when the breakups, the kids are the innocent ones. And now we got to be cool for the kids. Which you are, we're doing a lot most definitely, yes. But look what time it is. Here in the west side, Washington State, past midnight. I keep trying to keep the face clean best out. I'm washing clothes. What the moms do, And guys, most definitely, we got to do our part as a partner. Help you grow, help your wife out best as. You just can't be all on her. I'm doing this now. I'm knowing this now. And it's a lot of stress, It's a lot of stress. The more kids you have in a situation, the more it's tax for the females. That's why guys out there, we have the easy job. Well, you can have babies all day, right? Make them all day. the females, you know, they're the ones who take the hit, and we guys don't appreciate them. That's our flaw. If you have no guidance, you know, like I tell people now. Now I know this now after the fact. No one taught me this. With that said, all you fellas watching, if y'all struggle with your girlfriends, your wives, yo, just show them love, man. Show them hella love. You know, even one kid is stressed. The more kids you have, it stacks and stacks. So show them support, you know. Thank you, Tabitha. Most definitely. You know, I know this now because, you know, got blindsided and died and back from the dead, and I'm woke to, you know, I'm considered crazy. Look at phone, social media, third party. You know, Jada, August, that all happened twice in my life. And I tell her, I don't, both my babies, you know, moms, I don't hate you and dislike you. I dislike the way you did it, yes. You know, it sucks, yes, but, you know, day by day, you just keep pushing forward, and all I do now is just guide people best at. That's why I'm always talking about squares and circles. Empathist, narcissist. Typically, the square, once again, is a female. You guys have the biggest heart in the world. You guys are healers, want to save the world, and then you say, like I got blindsided, and you die, you get stepped on over, and all that relationship bullshit nowadays, you know? It's tough in 2020. Nobody gives a guarantee anymore. It's pretty pathetic, honestly. It irritates me, honestly. But, with that, what's up, baby boy? With that said, with my main theme right now, tonight is, you know, my story's backwards. Both my stories are backwards with my baby moms. The second one, my ex, now they speak, I give her more respect. I love her for what she, you know, for leaving me. She made me a better person. I love myself to the fullest. I'm back from the dead, and I'm talking about this, doing about this. It's just like I told her, I just wish you did it correctly, not incorrectly, because all the stress is on me. Like right now, look what time it is. Once again, past midnight, West Side, Washington State, Yakima Valley. I gotta clean this place again. I've done it so many times, and once again, man, love to all you females, all you moms. And now I know what's up. You guys clean the house like a billion fucking times. And shit is very irritating and stressful as hell, you know? And I still have to do, after that, I gotta work on computers. I got a hell of laptops to work on. And it's now, school's about to start in the morning. Gotta catch up with them, try to keep on track with them. This is, once again, the more kids you have, it's hella stress. Especially when you're not a mom. I'm a dude, I'm not a mom. I'm learning this. October 3rd, it'd be 5 months in this situation. Single father, 7 kids, you know, it's a lot. You know, I'm mad up to my daughters, but obviously 5 months for them is forever too, because they're teenagers. They just want to have fun. They're not supposed to be playing the role of mom. You know, and I tell them, sorry, I love you guys. Thanks, you know, just bear with me, bear with the situation. We have to adapt to the situation, because, yo, so there we go. With that said, you know, with my ex, she didn't talk to me she didn't do this. She goes, yo, did she talk to you guys she didn't do this? Her decision? No, that was on her, and I would take the blame, most definitely. Should I take it on? No, but I'll take it anyways, because of my past, you know, my things I've done, you know, just the things I've said. Obviously, you know, every individual is different. Like me personally, once again, words do not bother me. But typical humans, male, female, gay, straight, I don't care what you're into, words will stab you. Words will sit on you. Words will just sit there and won't go away. So I tell her, love your death, you know, just, you know, I'm sorry for the past, the words, but you sat on this for so long, man. You can't sit on it forever. Like, sorries can never fix nothing. Actions speak louder than the words, right? And that's what I tell her, like, now we gotta adapt the situation. You moved on, it's cool. I tell you, I don't dislike the dude. I have no tension with nobody. I don't hate nobody. I dislike nobody. Just, once again, the situation's tough. I just dislike the way you did it. And with that said, every day, you know, I'm trying to do better. You know, being mom and dad is fucking hard, you know. Trying to keep it together to solid, to the fullest for them. But it's just, oh man, I wish. This world is cruel as hell, you know. Communication, for sure, communication is cool, but you gotta do, once again, comprehension. It's gotta stick in. Gotta talk about it and be about it, most definitely every which way. And with that said, I'm just trying to guide people best as in this life, man. Me to date again, yo, at my age, I'm good for a minute. Only if we're squaring with this, she hits me up and we speak the same thing. We, you know, she needs what I need, but once again, but even then, how can she guarantee me she ain't leaving? How can she guarantee the social media? Jada August. Thank you, man. No, we got it. What's the social media for? Like, I've tried to teach everybody, my kids, anybody in this world. And sorry if I speak fast. I'm trying to slow down because I speak fast. I try to slow down. Especially when I get excited, you say, but I try, me, I'm a computer technician, right? With that said, I tell people, I help people best out with computers and social media and all this. And with that said, I tell people is use the phone correct, not incorrect. Incorrect way is what? Messing around, bullshit shit on the side. The Jada August, the snatch out the bullshit, just, that's negativity every which way. If you're not going to be dedicated, you can't be dedicated, don't be with nobody. Fucking be promiscuous. Let it be and be raw and real. Just say, I don't want to be with nobody. I can't. I don't want to love. I don't want no dedication. What's wrong with being fucking real? Males, whatever. Females, most definitely. You can say it. It's 2020. It might sound wrong. Who gives a shit? At least you're being real. At least you're not going to sell somebody a dream. And here's the best way I tell people, if you're going to be doing your bullshit, you can't be dedicated. Take care of yourself. Do not bring your seed into this world. The kids are the innocent ones. From there, all the stress is going to be on the kids. Fuck us parents. Fuck us individuals. Excuse my French, but... Because now, look at... What am I doing? Talking to you guys? Trying to guide? Forewarn? And it's a lot. It's a lot. And the more kids you have, the worse it gets, And my first baby mom's MIA. Shit, 7 years. Because she's no expect when that says the female. Just because you have a kid does not make you a mom. I'm sorry, it doesn't. You just had a kid. Because if that's the case being, you should be here. She here? Nope. She always want to talk to me. I told her, why don't you want to talk to our daughters? I told our daughters, you and I are done deal. What's done is done. But obviously I told her, you use the kids for leverage. You use the kids for your advantage. And that's fucking wrong. But that's de la calle, people from the streets. The mentality, man. They just use the kids to their advantage, and it's rough. And the kid's just a kid growing up trying to hopefully see the parents together. And it sucks for the kids because now when they see different faces of their lives, obviously it messes up the kid, right? And even if they see one like me, same parents. But the downfall if your parents are always beefing, and grandparents, your cousins, it's just negativity every which way. It's a lot in everybody, right? But that's why I tell people we gotta break the cycle. That's what I'm doing. This squares in with this circle narcissist. 2 simple words, man. And I'm trying to help guide people best ass in this fucking world of stuff, And as we speak, it's a lot on me right now to speak. I was having a good day. I was having a good day till this afternoon seeing my daughter because she wants to go to Cali with the cousin. I told him sorry, I can't go because next, my baby, the mother of my kids should be here 3 days. And if you go to Cali, I go to Seattle, who's going to watch the kids? Well, your big sister's not going to watch them. She's just the body that's here. So she graduates and moves on, whatever. And I need you here. Please, I'm sorry. And she got mad, whatever. And I told him, I'm not trying to, you got to bear with the situation. And I told my daughter, none of us here had the choice in the situation. She did it on her own, and we were just having to adapt to the situation, and that's hard. And I go, I'm sorry, give it time, and I will pay you back. We'll take a trip. We'll figure this out, man. Just please bear with me. I don't got a partner. I don't have a partner on my side. I'm mom and dad. You gotta be mom and dad. I gotta do computer runs. I gotta do errands for the house. It's now when I leave it on you. Take care of the kids best as. And I know you don't want to be, you're 16 years old, going on 5 months watching kids, Hey, Mila, how you doing, man? And it's unfair, yes it is. But I tell them, life's not fair, and I would take the blame for the situation. 1,000%, I don't care, I'll take it all. Make the kids happy, make everybody, I don't care, I'll take it all. It's just hard, And that's why I'm trying to get people best at, because, relationships are really hard. And you just have to be careful who you date, most definitely. From there, please, take care of yourself every which way, and make sure whomever you date, you're solid with. There's no bullshit. It's not toxic shit. It's not, one person one person loves, one person want to talk, one person yell. Because if you're doing that tug of war stuff, and you want to use a dislike, once again, the saying of what you see a good in a person. I think that's the most BS statement common in the world. Why can't you see the overall everything about them? Not just, okay, he or she does this, that's good about them. But what about the rest of them? What about the mind, body, and soul, the heart? Just because you do certain things in life and that's it, that's positive, and that's all you got for me? Is that? Then you're wasting your time. You know? It sucks, it hurts most definitely, but you gotta, you gotta keep pushing. There's many fish in the sea most definitely. The downfall nowadays, people are selling dreams. Every which way. And typically, once again, when I say this story, what I'm talking about as far as individuals, is typically females. Not guys. It does happen to, this is my twice in my life. 19 years, twice in my life. Same exact outcome. My last both. My baby mom was the same way. Phone, social media, third party, Jada, August, etc. Why? Because in her head, she was done with me. I didn't know. In her head, she was single, shopping on the phone, social media, third party. I thought, we're going through a situation with definitely. But I did not know to this point. So in my head, we're still together. That's how these cheating Jada August happen. Because one partner is single, window shopping. The other partner doesn't know, they're about to get blindsided. And typically the story is a female. Females are the ones that die a million times. Why do you think you females always ask the same question yourself? Every time you get demolished, why me? I gave him everything. Why me? It's not fucking you. It's us guys. Typical douchebags, fucking narcissists, fucks. We control you, might fuck you, and all that bullshit. Degrade you every which way, demolish you every which way, so no one can date you. But the main reason narcissists do that to you is be quiet, to keep you there, as their main, as they say. While with other broads, as long as they know you love them, you ain't going nowhere. Trust that, you ain't going nowhere. And that's the flaw of an empathist. We love too much. We care too much. We want to heal the damn world. We just got to heal the right ones, not the wrong ones. And with that said, that's the long haul for a female typically as an empathist. I swear, we love too much. But nowadays, I tell people, I'm trying to guide you. Like, it's cool to love somebody, care for somebody most definitely, but you gotta make sure it's the right person. And then you don't want to be loving a circle at all, because all they do is like. They don't know how to love. They have a concept of love. They don't understand love. It's in the movies. Anyone can kiss, TLC, all that good stuff, wine and dine. But for how long can you hold that front for? Typically, the circle has issues. The circle hasn't fixed themselves. And the reason why, typically, because when you're supposed to break up, if you break up, you're supposed to fall back and work on yourself. Rebuild yourself to 1,000%. Let go of the previous person 1,000%. And I mean, when I say I mean every which way. Not just mentally, I let go, I'm good. No, because if you let go 1,000%, trust this, they won't bother you. You can see the picture, you don't choke up. You talk about your relationship, you don't choke up, you don't cry. You can be in their face to face, you don't choke up, you don't cry. My ex now, we good. I tell you, I'm cool with you. Look, I'm talking to you. I don't choke up, I don't bitch down, I don't cry. It's over, it's done with. 88 days. That's what I brag about. 88 days. Circle Square, my squad, they help me nationwide. But like her, I tell, we talk about a situation, she brings it 7 years, she starts, tearing up crying. I go, you gotta let me go. We're trying to keep it together, best as for our kids, our boys. They're the innocent ones in the situation. They don't get to choose us. We made them, they don't get to choose us. And that's a lot of stress. I tell you, I know you want to take the kids to chill with you, most definitely, because you're the mother. And then, obviously, they didn't meet your boyfriend. I understand that. But we gotta do this parenting plan first, and it's hard. I don't know if I let you take them, you keep them. That's why once again, parents out, the single parents, if you could do a parenting plan with your partner and do the co-parenting best dad and keep it cordial for the kids, please do that, man. Don't make it turn ugly, because that's the kids once again are the innocent ones. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress on everybody. But the kids is the ones we gotta give a better life for. That's our seeds. Like I tell her, she's mad about my videos. I'm like, yo, I'm not bashing. I just like the way he did it. But I'm trying to forewarn everybody to be careful. That's why I have all this ink on my metaphors in my chest, my arm, etc. Eventually get my hashtags. It's just to guide people, man. Life is not easy. But the thing is, all this, honestly, once again, 19 years later, I figured it out. That's why I'm on this, on Facebook, Square Narcissist Empathist pages. People are dying every day from this shit, man. Typically females. You guys get blindsided and you're lost everywhere because anxiety kicks in, depression kicks in, and then it's hard to trust again, right? It's hard to trust again. Trust, I'm there with you. I tell a female that I talk to, I die like you died. Your pain is my pain. Shit hurts fucking bad. I know. And that's not a good feeling, especially. And then it's worse when you have no I tell people, I brag about it. My circle squares, they fucking saved me, helped me. That's why I got to 88 days. Let her go every which way. When you do that, trust me, your life becomes a lot easier. You don't hate them, you dislike them, you have no grudges. You just dislike the way they did it to you. And that's it. Gotta close all those doors. That's it. Like, NF Mansion. Gotta close all those doors. You can never forget. I mean, forget about it. But you can forgive them, most definitely. But you do not hate them. You do not hold a grudge with them. You just dislike the way they did it. That's it. Do not have this grudge. Because if you do that and you want to so-called date again, have fun with that. I'm forewarning you, but have fun with that. Because you're going to bring those toxic traits with you to the next person to be. And you take it out on everybody, your kids, family, whomever. On everybody. You have to let go. And that's why I'm trying to help people get people best as. It's just, today, once again, it's a lot of my personal situation. Once again, single father of 7 kids, it's a lot. I would love for her to take them on the weekend and give us a little break, most definitely. But like I tell her, we need to finish the parenting plan. Hurt people. Oh yeah, a lot of us are hurt, man. But the reason why we're hurt, because once again, two simple words right here, man. Squares, the analogy that I was taught in Seattle 2000. Squares, empathists. We love to the fullest, we give our all, but when we die, we die. Circles, narcissists. They don't know how to love, they have the concept. So with that said, they destroy. They're leeches, they body hop, they're the players, all that bullshit. Circles, narcissists. That's why I'm trying to help people get this analogy going that I was taught once again back in 2000. In 2000, I was taught this. And prior to, I didn't know anything about it. The Raza, my family didn't teach me about this at all. So now I'm passing it over to help people best as. So we can all make it as a team. Us team squares, all day, every day. We'll make it together. We keep talking about this. The circles just segregate them, separate them from us, So you don't get swooped up by the lingo, they drop the bars on you, etc. Just to swoop you up and get you going, man. Don't fall for that. A lot of you females are gullible. You gotta read guys every which way, So just be cautious. But relationships are hard, man. I'll do more videos to break down certain sections of it, but in the parenting world, once again, I give mad love to all you moms out there. You guys have the hardest job in the world. I know that now. And we guys do not appreciate you. We need to do a lot better than that. That's why I'm trying to help fellas out most definitely. I tell my buddies, whatever people on social media nationwide, do me the favor. I can't do it no more as we speak, but do me the favor for you. You're struggling with your girlfriend, your wife. Hug him for me, man. Kiss him in the forehead for me. Tell him you did a good job. That would take a lot of stress on the females. Hella stress on the females. Because moms, you have a job. What's up, ladies? How you doing, man? Moms, you have the hardest job in the world, and we guys are not giving appreciation. That's our fucking flaw. Because the more kids you have, the more stress it stacks onto the females. And our guys are bullshit excuses. We're tired. Long day at work. Well, you guys have, once again, each time you have more kids, it just stacks on top because every little kid has their own personality. They're running around like right now. Like, I love my kids to death. I try to buy my tongue best as. Once again, adults don't. You can't really push my buttons, really. Words or whatever I mean. But my kids, they push all my buttons. I try to buy my tongue best as. It's really hard. Imagine as you single parents and parents in general. You know what I'm talking about. It's pretty amazing what a little individual can do to you, man. And with that said, after this, I gotta clean the crib again. I gotta keep doing the clothes. Look what time it is, man. And I still have to finish my customers' computers. I'm pretty exhausted, honestly. A little irritated, yes, very, very much so. But I can't stop. It's hard without a partner. The backbone of the family's gone. Now my backbone is my squad of 7. And it's hard, But once again, thanks to my ex, the mother of my kids. We're doing better. We're talking. Eventually, when the parents' plan goes to the fullest, right now as we speak, I got them in the week, Monday to Friday, and show them on the weekends. And eventually, when her and her boyfriend get a spot in their stable, now at 180s, she gets them mainly Monday to Fridays. I give them the Friday evening to Mondays. Any other days between us. So I tell her, it's imagine as parents, especially single parents, if you're cool with the mother of your kids, the father of your kids, and you're having this conversation, what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from. And it's hard, yes, it hurts. So I tell her, I don't cry or bitch down or any of that. Only when I talk about my kids or kids in general, because the kids are innocent. Or when I talk to the female nationwide, males also, about relationships. This shit that, you know, like I died. All this shit that I have on me, man. You know, that's the only time I choke up or cry. But not because I tell my ex, not because it's you. 88 days, 1 or 2, that's done, you know? And, you know, we shed our tears most definitely, because it's the tough, bad situation. Like she said, she get done better. I go, I understand, get done better. Just what's done is done, that's it. Now, we got to do good for our kids. And now they're going to see my home, their home, and then they see your home with your boyfriend. Once again, I don't dislike nobody, I don't hate nobody, just dislike the way you did it. The kids are innocent ones, and that's tough, man. It beats me up, because the day that we swap, and she gets a million, because she has our rights to. She's the mother of the kids. I'm not going to deny that. What do you mean 88 days? So, 88, okay, it's hard to believe, okay? So with that said, with my 88 days, like I brag right here, so don't defy logic. You don't take the person back. Once the cheater, all the cheater, etc., all that good stuff, right? You have to let go. And so it took me 88 days to let her go. And when I say that, when you're when you do a breakup, right? Especially if it's a really good person, you know, you guys, it was a good solid thing and it just fell apart, or you got cheated on. Typically the guy cheats on the girls. My story's backwards. I got cheated on, etc. And with that said, you die, right? You die bad. And the hardest, like once again, I love my 4 females locally, 6 nationwide, total of 10. They're my squad of circles. I brag about them all day. What up, Nick? What's up, baby boy? With that said, I brag about them all day. I put them on posts, my circle of squares. There was 10 females, 4 locally where I'm from, 6 nationwide. They're the ones that help me. I tell people, you gotta have your circle of squares to get you through your relationships. Trust this. If you don't have, and you cannot do it in your own. My first relationship, I did it on my own. And 5.5 years to get over her. It took me losing my brother basically, and meeting my ex as we speak now, to get over her. But even then, the downfall, I brought my toxic traits over, and I've devoured my ex now as we speak, and that's my fault. I'll take it all day. But anyway, with that said, they were telling me, they're like, you know, we're here for you most definitely. Because like, they're like, I know your anxiety, and the cool thing about them, like if you have your circle of square, your squad, like me, my anxiety was kicking in. My fucking head was everywhere. Depression was kicking hardcore. And when you have anxiety and depression, when you got a squad of 7, at the time of my stepson 8, it's, you know, you got to keep it together best as. The only downfall is, in the very beginning of the stages, when you get blindsided and you die, what happens? Especially, typically, for the most part, the Jada August is already happening. It's premeditated. Like I told you, you guys been doing your thing. I just didn't know. I missed the signs. And with that said, I know she's with somebody, doing a thing. And me out every night, I'm dying. I'm watching the time. Shit, yo, dusk is coming. Here it comes. Now it's night. And what happens? Where we get our ass beat? Loneliness. I know she was somebody, lay with somebody. I'm by myself with my squad. You know? And that's what hurts a lot. And that's what kills us. And that's what makes the anxiety kicks in harder. Depression kicks in harder. And you start listening to what, like the, you know, NF. You know, he's a good artist. He's fucking deep. The downfall, he admits he's got major depression. And he's not a good artist to listen to when you're down, because you're just gonna sink your ass deeper. And with that said, you know, like they were telling me, you know, I listen to love songs, boom, ball. You know, you know, the memories, the past. Like me, I had our pictures, the family pictures. I ripped all that apart. I took that in my shed to this day, in which I hopefully finally that I'm good, bring him out and put him back in the wall. You know, call me selfish. That was my only way to get over the situation. But like they were telling me, my circle of squares. Like, yo, the first, and I brag about it all day, the first and the hardest and the most painful step in the world is, gotta let them go. And not a little bit, 1,000%, every which way. I'm talking about every which way. A lot of, like, I talk to a lot of females, and I tell my homies locally, yo, what's up with you? You doing good? How you know, I check in with there. Hella people nationwide. Make sure they're straight. Because it's a lot. We can all say we're doing good, but we put the mask on in the morning, smile all day, every day. But behind the mask, we dying. We get home, we balling, or we get time to ourselves, we're balling, right? Because we're fucking dying. But I tell people, we got, you know, squares, we gotta stick to each other and help each other. Don't, even if I don't need from Adams, I will talk to you. You know, because it's not easy. Sometimes we got friends and family, but they don't even talk to us because, that, or let's say they bring up past stuff. They just give a grief. Like, no, I just let me speak and say what I gotta say. Let me get all this shit out of my head. Just please let me speak. And after that, give me your opinion, And I know it's a lot of people are shy. That's the type of people. I just drop my copy and paste. My stuff is so repetitive because I already figured out the equation of life, this relationship. I already figured it out. That's why I do my copy and paste, boom, boom. And on those pages, like these females, mainly females, males too, but mainly females, because typically, once again, the story is a female story. Female typically square emphasis. That's what you love to the fullest. Typically, guys, we're narcissists. We destroy, we cheat, jealousy, control you, devour you every which way, right? So with that said, that's why, my circle squares, they told me you gotta let her go. It's gonna hurt, yes, but trust me, they all tell me the same thing. I promise you this. When you can let her go 1,000%, and I'm talking about, you will know. All we do is guide you, but you will know. But when you do that, trust me, you'll know. And from there, wise, nothing bothers you anymore. You can talk about your situation without choking, crying. The people that are closest to you, same thing. You can listen to love songs, you don't cry no more. You call it like me. All those songs that I cried to, it's a beautiful fucking song. It's a deep ass song, Mad love to the artist that made that. But obviously, if you're going through the emotions, it'll destroy you because memories of you and your ex. That's where it hurts. But the reason why it hurts is because you haven't let go. And me personally, I'm gonna tell you the way I did my test, because I was a computer technician. I would test myself, my customers that I'm close with, people that I'm close with. Just have a small conversation with them, and they would ask me, "How you doing?" "Good." "How's the kids?" "I'm okay." How's everything going?" "I'm good." But then I start choking up, and then from there, I have to leave. But see, I'm testing myself because I'm like, I'm timing myself. Honestly, these therapists say you're not supposed to record yourself. You're not supposed to do audio yourself. You're not supposed to note to yourself. That's BS. My opinion, I did all that. I time myself with each individual. The longer I stay with them, the better I'm doing. So with that said, when I hit the 88th day, I was feeling good, right? So I went to right here to, locally higher fruit, talked to my buddies there, went to all those, stories and my other buddies. I wasn't choking, I wasn't crying. I fucking felt beautiful. I felt like, hell yeah, finally, you know what I mean? I hit it. I could talk about it without crying about it. I talked to my people nationwide, my circle of squares. What's up, Hugo? My circle of squares, and I'm not choking, I'm not crying. They're like, yo, you did it. Like, yo, I kept bragging. And once again, a lot of people I'm from, they don't believe me. I'm like, yo, if you don't have to believe me, because they're dying. They're still going through the phase. And it's hard to believe I did it, but I tell people, I have my circle of squares. I don't know if you have your circle of squares, if you have people that pick you up to hold you up. I don't know if you do, but I'm going to tell you this, you need them. The more you have, the better, because when they're wise, they all have lives. They either married, boyfriend, girlfriend, job, whatever. They all have their lives. But the more you have, the more you can text them like, yo, I'm dying, I'm going through my emotions, and one of them is gonna respond to you. And from there, they hold you up. What's going on with you? Why? What triggered it? Why are you having anxiety? Why are you having depression? What happened? And from there, they just guide you, man. That's fucking beautiful. I was blessed. Mad love to all of them. And I'm here talking about it. October 3rd, 5 months. 5 months celibate, 5 months solo. This is the longest in my life I've been solo. But I'm cool. But I tell you, 88 days, right? And with that said, my final test of myself, when it was like 102 days, it was with my ex. She came. I knew she was coming. So prior to that 88 days, the last time we saw each other, I bawled. I bawled like a bitch, cried, and I told her I'm sorry I became my ex. I passed the traits on to you. I didn't know. It's too late. Understandable. I want this ever happen again. My fault. And that's what I tell people. You have to let go 1,000% of the individual. And when I say that, and let's say you had, for example, 5 boyfriends, right? For example. And with that said, you never let go of the 5. You have traits, toxic traits of each relationship that you stacked on. So when you date the next person, number 6, you have to let all those 5 go. Every single individual. If you do not do that, I know it sounds crazy, it sounds kind of hard, but it's on you as an individual. You will pass on each 5 traits, toxic, whatever it was, to the 6th person. Let's say that 6th person is an awesome square. Empathist. They want to love you to the fullest, but you're used to the 5 toxic ones. The 5 toxic ones are the ones that devoured you, right? They hurt you hella bad. So when you get the square, the ones that love you, I mean, 12 years. Whoa, I take it back. 19 years. Toxic relationship. 19 years. So I'm soft. I'm, you know, like, I'm with a female. I want to be loved. I want to be held. All the good stuff. I didn't get that. So with that said, so your 80 days basically how long it took you to detox from your detox situation with your narcissist. If I'm understanding correctly, side note, you went to this to see. Okay, let me see. Bear with me. Oh man, love story. So with the 80 days was basically how long it took you to detox from your toxic situation with your narcissist. If I'm understanding correctly, yes. Side note, you went through this awakening. You died to be reborn, but this only comes from taking the time out to heal and not filling the void, running through the pain. Correct. Narcissists aren't capable of it because they're severely broken individuals, and they supply because if not, they have to face years and years pain to ran from. So they use people, especially empathic people, energy vampires. You know what the deal is, all day, every day. They set the life out of you and then run away. Run once that can feed off you. Tabitha, mom, mad props to you. You know what the deal is. Perfectly said. And very true. 2 seconds, my son. Yes, me. Come here. Come here. Just come with me. I know, because you're pounding the door. Come here. Just come here. Sorry, but yes. Yo, I give you mad props. I know you're younger than me.
Hi.
One of my boys. And with that said, you said it correctly, and that's yes. Narcissists, they don't know how to love us.
What is it, Dad?
That's the thing for my tattoos. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
wait, did for your tattoo?
Papi.
There's one more. Put in my body.
Take that with you over there. Go,
Wait, it pollo?
Yes. Sorry. So that's why I have it here. So narcissist circles, narcissist. That's that analogy. Like broken heart, like you said, they don't know how to love. They have the concept. They do body hop. I call it body hopping. You put a little bit, not too much. And with that said, that's way too much. And with that said, like you said, energy vampires. Yes, they're leeches. They consume you. And the downfall, once again, like I talk to all the people nationwide, you have to let them go. It's hard. Yes, it is. Yes, I dealt with one, so I've awakened, but I'm still experiencing the trauma bond. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Thank you, my squad of 7. That's enough, puppy. That's a lot.
Not the one.
Okay, but I'm sorry you went through that, and the trauma sucks. But I tell you, it's I don't know you. So with that said, you have to let them go every which way. You don't hate them. You don't dislike them. You don't have a grudge with them. Don't do that. That's wrong. Which is hard. It takes time, but trust me. I promise you that when you let them go every which way. You think about it. Most definitely.
Yeah,
and you'd be like, yeah, that was. If you want to, with that said, you'll think about it, and that's it. Like me, our 7 years is done. I can talk to her without crying about it, without choking about it. If I choke about it, it's because we talk about it, kids. If we choke about it, it's because it's tough on both of us.
Wait, Dad, is it for hours?
Yes, I was. Go ahead, go in the room fast, okay? Please. Give me 5 minutes, okay?
I need this.
Take it. And please do not make us with that. Okay? Promise?
Oh, yeah, I don't tell anyone.
Sorry about that. But yeah, with that said, if her and I choke up, we shed our tears, it's because of our boys' situation. And it's tough. It's tough. But, like, you know what's up. I give you mad props. You're woke. But with that said, as far as the trauma part, etc., that's on you, Mom. Like, I'll guide you, I'll help you, most definitely. I got you every which way. I'm here for the world, because this is real talk. My opinion, once again, my personal opinion. I pray to God, it goes, this, right now as we speak, I'm talking to many people nationwide. That's why, I'm trying to do more live videos with them pretty soon. Actually, I think tonight we'll do one. Now it's already Tuesday. And with that said, we're going to chop it up this evening. Because, you females, you guys are beasts, man. You guys have the biggest hearts. And if you do poetry, beasts, I did not expect it from a female. My narcissist female. Men are notorious for it, but I was so blindsided by this one. I haven't done my shadow work properly, but I'm still going through it, but I'm getting there. Oh yeah, well, once again, males, females, you know. Females typically don't do it, yes, but it can happen. Like me, I'm you. I'm your pain. And you, whatever you feel, I'm feeling. I was there, man. That's why, once again, like I was talking to other females, are like, yo, the stuff you say is, you know, you're just telling my story. I'm like, yeah. And that's why when I do all these forum pages, you know, Facebook, you know, I send in friend. I don't know if you're Adams, right? But so when I do my Facebook friend request, it's typically single females, single mother females that have been demolished. I'm trying to help everybody spread this word of the analogy, squares, empathists, because we love to the fullest. Circles, narcissists, they don't know how to love, they know how to like. In their head, once again, they understand the concept. It's a movie to them. And with that said, you know, I'm talking to you, know, I'm talking to this female nationwide, and I tell them, you know, we gotta, like, that's why I do my hashtag, you know, hashtag Teen Squares, right? Hashtag empathist. And with T's, you know, hers, she came up with hers, you know, hashtag, you know, empathy gang. I'm sorry, empathy gang. With that said, you know, I told you know, she's a badass poet, you know, it's beautiful poet. Yo, I love poetry. You females are awesome poets, man. Because when you guys get hurt or whatever's going through your life, you guys jot it down and you guys kill it, man. It's fucking, I love poetry because, especially when it's badass metaphors and it sinks in, it's because it's about meaning. It's from the heart. It's a heart, mind, body, and soul, you know? And you guys are typically empathist. And with that said, I told her, yo, Molly, you know, why don't you use it to your advantage? I wish I was a poet. I suck. I love poetry, but I just speak when I'm going through, you know? I'm not a poet. But with that said, I told you, dude, you're a badass poet. Why don't you use it to advantage? TikTok, right here, Facebook, IG, and then typically for the most part, you know, you're female. So if females will give you more support versus males to get male support, like pennies. Females, you guys dominate the game and support each other. That's fucking beautiful. I wish guys could do that. Look what I'm doing. And what I'm doing, I'm considered crazy. Call me crazy. I don't care. You know?
Oh, yeah, Dad.
Yeah, puppy.
And you put them on my dress.
Oh, yes, your big scratch. Okay. Okay, turn around. And with that said, whatchamacallit, so hopefully tomorrow, you know, we're supposed to link up tomorrow evening and talk about it. And we'll probably do a lot together because she's a beast and she's been through a lot. And with that said,
I brought more.
Okay, cool.
I already brought more.
Put it in the sala. We're in the kitchen real fast, okay? We're right
I
there.
have to keep it?
Yes, for a second. Sorry. With that said, I'm a narc magnet. I love your drive to bring healing to people. I'm very much the same way, which is why we are so vulnerable and become easy. Hugs for narcissists. But women are waking up and they are liking it, LOL, to people. Women are acting out. Which is very true, yo. But you know why? Because it's 2020. It's 2020. A lot of shit's happening. This whole racial discrimination is finally coming out to the fullest. As we talk about relationship, the word toxic. Main reason why the Jade in August. That's why I have your story, my story. Like once again, I'm considered crazy. I don't care. I don't care if I'm considered crazy because like when a person is woke, you speak your mind, right? And with that said. That's why, once again, relationship, my situation, your situation. When people start messing with the phone, social media, because social media, you know, if you use it correctly, not incorrectly, you're good, you're solid. If you use it incorrectly, you're window shopping, messing around, sexting, all that bullshit. The worst app in the world is Snap. Worst app in the world. They call it the cheating app. So with that said, you know, who guarantees us anything nowadays? You know, it's this phone. You don't know what's going on. You know, like, I can fight on both my exes. At the end, I lost them because of the phone. They were surpassing boundaries. Did I know? No. You know, and that hurts. Yes. And as far as you saying you're a narc magnet, because you're empathist. You're a square. And the reason why is because narcissists are, like you said, they're leeches. Energy vampires. So they see, if you're emotionally down, they see that. They fucking, like, smell blood. They see if you're really kind and they drop the little lines on you and they're swooping you up and they get your they grab your attention, they're gonna swoop you up, man. But the downfall, you as a female, I tell you, female, you have to read these guys, man. Simple conversations. Do not get sold a dream and get suckered in. And especially the worst part, if you bring a seed into the situation, oh my gosh, you know, you just poor kid to be. It's hard to say, but how many baby fathers you gonna have? You know, I mean, I got two baby moms, right? Everyone asks me, "Yo, I'm not gonna get fixed. Do I plan to have? I only plan one kid, my first daughter. The rest of the kids, I just roll with the punches, you know. And with that said, obviously, whomever I date who gets to that point, take care of myself most definitely, and make sure that person is a square to the fullest. I ain't stupid. I know what's up, and that's why my advantage over everybody is what. When if she wants to act funny, I'd be like, "Yo, why be in a circle?" You know, I'm gonna say square because she's a square. She's a square, but if she be in a circle, like, "Yo, why you being salty?" Just keep back, you know, and just talk about it. Because typically, once again, squares we talk, circles we yell. You know, they get crazy with the situation. Circles run from the problems, like you said. You understand the concept. There's analogies. You have fun with it. Square and circles all day, every day. You know, and then my little metaphors. SOS, stuck on stupid. A circle. Always have excuses in life. 1 + 1 = 3. Wrong answer, right? Because I always excuses in life. Metaphors. You know, and with that said, you know, I'm hoping everybody, you know, the more I do one-on-ones with people, you know, put it together, put it on my Facebook, and then YouTube channel I'm gonna do pretty soon. Dad, you know, and just get it going. Just talk to people nationwide. Monday. Yeah, are we? I got you. Let me put you right there. And with that said, you know, it's tough. It's tough. I go through my days, emotional days, but it's.
Oh yeah, I don't stand in the middle.
But I tell people,
they there.
You keep up here. You're good. But with that said, you know, like, I get loneliness, but it's not loneliness like I miss my ex. No, not that. I know, I got you. I got you. Okay. With that said, pon la sala por favor.
Let me say how more hours.
Okay. With that said, it's not the loneliness of my ex like that. No, it's the loneliness that, like, you know, I got my squad to keep me alive, you know, pretty most definitely, but I don't have a partner by my side, you know. But I'm not lonely to the point that like I go desperate. No, I'm not. No, now I know how it is. Like a lot of females that are single for 1 year, 2 years. I don't know about 2 years. I don't know if I can do 2 years. Maybe a year. Once again, October 3rd to be 5 months. Monday, puppy. And with that said,
Dad,
you know, yes, puppy.
You remember the need to hold me right here?
Yes. Be careful.
In the big holding, okay. I don't get them all.
Okay, put in the salad, put in the kitchen, please. I'll be there in a minute, okay?
I don't get.
And with that said, sorry. But with that said, yeah, so I got my emotional days, like I tell you. But once again, where I live at Eastern Washington, this typically is a lot of circles, a lot of narrow-minded people. They don't do conversations. This is wrong. Where I'm from, if I was talking to you and I was talking in the streets, I would be considered flirting. Because flirting, is, you know, a regular conversation like this is considered flirting. If it was in the West Side, Seattle, the West Side, the best side, my people, my squad, my home. It's conversation. That's it. Small talk. I can do that with anybody. It's a simple question to ask anybody in the streets or even here. You know, what's up, mom? Hey, baby boy, how you doing? How you doing? How's your day? How's the family? How's life? How's your health? Simple little questions. Boom, you can spark a conversation. You know, from there it evolves. And nothing's wrong with conversations. It's a beautiful thing. That's how you get to know people. You know, but everyone to each own, most definitely. And I'm just a socialist. I love talking. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. You know, you help people. People with these videos, you know, I tell people use social media correctly, not incorrectly. TLC skins, that shit's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It's 2020, man. You don't gotta honestly try hard for that. So with that said, in reality, break it down. The emojis do all the work for you. Simple as that. So with that said, TLC is everywhere, and that's just called what? Lust. A temporary band-aid for a minute until it goes away and the spark goes away, and then what? Let the toxic relationship happen. So with that said, you know, it's like, once again, lust and love is a whole different world. Lust, I call it, you know, like banging like bunnies type of thing. And it's only for a minute. It could be half a year, whatever, but once the spark's over, you never really got to know each other. You're just doing TLC and that's it. So you don't know each other. Now you see your traits. Typically the female loves, wants to cuddle the guy, like, nah, I'm cool, I got it going. Let that square and circle, the true recipe to what? A toxic relationship. With that said, that's how I tell people, that's enough. We didn't put way too much on you. With that said, what you gonna call it? Love is, I call it, becoming one. You give your mind, body, soul, heart, everything to this individual.
Dad,
You know,
I feel my name.
TLC is beautiful. You become one. There's no being shy. Sorry. There's no being shy.
It's a phone.
And with that said, you know, you become one, man. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And have I had that personally? I have, but not with my. It's gonna sound bad.
My other Ellie, that.
With that said, what you call it? Now it's gonna sound bad when I say this, but with my exes, no, I didn't. Not with them. You know, it sounds bad, but why am I sit there and lie about it? No, that's why once again in a relationship, typically if it's a toxic relationship, one person loves, one person likes, loves, likes. One person talks, one person yells. One person talks, one person runs. Typically the circle runs from the problems. They don't want to talk about it. They stack it up. And to the point, like I tell my ex, you know, like I try to talk to you, but you know, it is what it is. What's done is done. That's it. And I want every day to circle again. No, I know the signs. That's good, puppy. With that, puppy, give me a second, please.
No, I want the
Okay, then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You stay right here. Sorry, bear with me. I gotta move to the other bathroom because my baby boy here.
I want them.
No, you're not. You stay right there. No. With that said, whatchamacallit, sorry, gotta move out because my little man won't let me talk.
I want them.
No. Papi, por favor. Okay, then just please be quiet. Let me just finish right quick, so we'll be good. Sorry, I got 50 kids once again. And look,
Yeah.
you gotta go see Papi, you gotta go to school, man. Ya sabes.
No.
Ya sabes.
Who's gonna put the toilet?
Papi, por favor. Chill. Sorry.
Yeah,
You say hi. It's cool. Well, now he's gonna jump on. So anyway, it's cool.
yeah, stop alone.
And with that said, you know, to me becoming one. All right, get out of here. I got it. Get out. I got it. Run. Spider.
I dare.
Sorry for letting him spider. But with that said, 22 as above, so below. Check it out if you haven't already. I'm going to the bed now, but we'd love to hear more of your thoughts. Hope to speak to you soon. By the way, love the SOS. Metaphor, love it. Oh, thank you. SOS 1.3 most definitely. But yeah, no, most definitely. Like I tell you, I'll get off. You know, you gotta go sleep most definitely. It's late, most definitely. But yeah, I'll PM you most definitely. We'll continue on. But yeah, thanks for staying up with me, talking, and I just gotta get things out of my chest, and I feel better. Thank you. All right, Tabitha, have a good night. Take care. Stay fresh. Remember what? Team Squares. Talk about what? Empathist. And what? It's the empath gang. You know, like people. Carry on. No salty circles. You know, narcissist, be gone. Have a good night, ciao, be safe. Later. Alright, ciao.